Okay, I am starting a new RuneScape thing that I'm putting on YouTube for fun, where basically I've seen a lot of Chunckman and I've been watching him, and so what I'm wanting to do is do Chunckman, but start off free to play. So rather than starting off as a member like so many of the other people who I've seen do this do, I will start off as a free-to-play player. And I think what I will do is I will have it such that if I make it to the Grand Exchange, buying a bond may be one of the tasks that I set for myself, and then I'll do everything, or I'll just play until I get enough. I haven't fully decided on exactly what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, we're going to get started, and we are going to get started with the name. So the name, been talking with my wife a bit about it. We thought maybe could do it was like Chuck Norris or something. That ended up not working out. So I went with One Chunckman. One Chunckman. For fun. And yeah, then went ahead and built my character and got nice redhead for fun and because it looked good. And then we do typical tutorial island stuff where we're just getting ready to play the game. And yeah, as I was saying, wanted to just play a game in a different way than what I have before. So I was thinking I would do the One Chunckman, the one chunk type thing, but I would throw the twist on free to play, looking to evolve into members. So yeah, we'll just do all the tutorial stuff with fishing and whatnot, and yeah, we'll fish, and then from there we'll go around and chop wood, cook the fish, cook the bread, do all the fun tutorial island stuff. But yeah, just was doing all that stuff to get character set up. And yeah. So yeah, just doing all the tutorial and stuff. If you haven't played, you basically learn most of the skills, including some of the combat skills, some of the skills that let you train and be able to equip better stuff. And then start out in Lumbridge. That is the first chunk that I have, where I have various tasks. Tasks such as equipping mithril item for attack, cook a chicken, that's going to be an imp drop, get a ball of wool. There's a little part of the sheep's pen that I can get that ball of wool from. Have to make a fire out of yew logs because that tree is just in the chunk. Then we have to cast some magic, and then we have to cut the tree that we get the yew log from. So that's some of the other stuff. And then we just have various best in slot tasks of helmets and other equipment, and most of these come from drops. And then we have some quest, and then we have we have all our best in slot, and then we have some of our quests. Can't finish any, but we do what we can do at this point. So that is what we are looking towards. So yeah, what I end up doing is just getting started and recognizing that one of the best in slots that I get is... well, I guess first things first, I drop all my items. Didn't start the... funny thing, I accidentally equipped the bronze pickaxe, but I'll figure that out before anything happens with it. But I just went ahead and dropped all my starting items because I don't really need them. And yeah, then head over to the ranged tutor because gotta get that best in slot weapon. And then I also head over, and while I'm there, I'll also get some melee stuff because that's best in slot tasks done. So I'll just get that, and then I'll get on to some training on killing guys and whatnot. And yeah, and then I'll just do other various training methods. One of the things with this... Oh yeah, I also pick up bronze hatchet and tinderbox from the wood cutting tutor. I think I just hadn't claimed it then on accident yet, but I'll also get the ranged stuff. There's best in slot ranged. Yay! Can't really do too much with ranged at this point, but got that task done, so to speak. So just going here into the chunk picker, the chunk website, and marking that off because that's some best in slots taken care of. I am following generally the extreme rules of Limport, but as I am in free-to-play worlds, then I'm not having to get 99s yet. But once I break free from the free-to-play worlds, I won't have that I'll have that lifted. But so yeah, then I just started doing some training. You'll see I've progressed a little bit. I did some killing of rats, just because that is a good way to train without having access to a good renewable food source as at low levels, because rats can't deal damage to you actually. So it's a good way of low level training, especially in between doing stuff with men or goblins, because you know you won't die and you can just heal up nice and, I'd say quick, but it's old school RuneScape. Nothing is quick in old school RuneScape. And that's kind of the fun. And here we go for imp kills, because I'm going to need to kill quite a few of these guys in order to get a chicken that I won't burn and other stuff like that. And so I just am training and trying to get stuff, and I actually get some shears, which is nice because that's an item I don't have to purchase from a general store. I can instead just use what I got off of a drop. Imps are kind of nice that way, in that they have a lot of drops that generally speaking aren't all that useful, but when you put on any sort of restriction, imps can be a good source of random drops. And so yeah, just killing rats. Thought process is it's gonna be a long while to get up to being able to afford... Oh, there was a defense level. Yeah, it's gonna be a long while before I can afford a bond, especially with some of the purchases I'm going to have to make for best in slots from stores and whatnot. So the hope is make it over to hill giants in a somewhat timely manner. It won't be the best, but it'll at least be something. We're about to cut to me having trained up some more on rats out of picture, and so then I've gotten over to goblins. And here, one of my hopes is that I'll just kill enough goblins to be able to complete a beginner clue. One of the things you may notice is that don't exactly have the chunk GPU active, so I will stay in my chunk, and if I accidentally wander out, especially here, I'll just drop whatever I would have gotten type thing. But I just like the way the HD plugin on RuneLite looks so much more than the other stuff, so it's night and day. And so yeah, but as I was saying, hope is to make it to Hill Giants, get some clues, and then we'll see where we go from there. It really all depends on just what happens, I guess. Won't exactly see, but as I was talking a bit about, it's essentially a what-if series of, all these other people, they started out directly in members. How would it be to earn your way to membership? Not entirely sure what I'll do for membership at if I get up to the gold goal before unlocking it, the Grand Exchange, because that's where, even as Iron Man, you can go buy bonds. Thought process is I'll use my main probably to get enough bonds to be able to just keep playing and or pay money for them, whatever happens. But yeah, so I'm just over here killing goblins. I'd say doing what Sigmund wants, but Sigmund doesn't care about us at this point because we are not members, and we also haven't done others of the goblin quests. So we're just over here slaughtering goblins for profit and runes. These guys actually drop just the runes that you need for some of the weaken type, confuse type spells. So this is a place where it will be nice to be able to train magic beyond just, it's low drops, so it still isn't the nicest, but it's beyond just having to wait for the half hour for the mage tutor, every half hour being able to get them. And then you also get some bronze bolts, which, while not, crossbows aren't really good in free-to-play, but it's at least a way of using crossbows, and that adds an opening for where I can be using ranged as a free-to-play player. Because there's a lot of limitations on exactly how good stuff is. But yeah, I will just be focusing on that. Really, I'll probably be killing goblins for gold, because they drop stuff that I can sell in the general store, and killing goblins for gold and whatnot, and working on prayer XP that way, and clues. And here we skip to me remembering, hey, the leather boots are just down here. Let me get that chunk task done. I'd gotten some other tasks done, I believe, but hey, look, also a cabbage. Never can hurt to have an emergency cabbage. Heals 1 HP. it's what you get for Chunckman sometimes. So yeah, just been stacking up some bolts and whatnot, and then here I'm coming. I have a hands clue. Let's see what happens with this hands clue. There's about a 33% chance that this just completes by itself, as beginner clues can just be one step. So we'll see, and we did not get that. So that is where we will end off, is an uncompletable clue. So we'll just drop that on the ground. And yeah, that is where we will just about end this off. We have some decent progress, and I'll be killing more goblins, men, imps, everything, and then I'll probably get working on some wood cutting. So that's where we are sitting at, and thanks to everyone for watching, and hope you all have a great day. Bye!